Welcome to the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. And the Warhawks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Let's see what he can do with the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Blazers offense will go on the attack first. This guy will get some carries, Braylon McReynolds. There were a lot of people looking at him when he hit the portal. He came here from UL Monroe. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. From the gun, running back gets the give. Defense there to stop him after he spun his way to a 5-yard pickup. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Calls his own number. Got to protect the merchandise, gets down without taking a hit. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He did not make it, a stone wall on 3rd down. The Blazers line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So the Warhawks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Warhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Here's a heat. Snagged out of the air. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. Got his man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Warhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, it's right. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that.
Back's going for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. He'll bring it out. It's Holmes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Pulls and fires complete.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Maybe a crease. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Burton. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Brown. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Blazers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. They get him out of bounds, but a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeper. Touchdown, UAB! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Turning it on! He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. To the ground. He's got it again. Powers through the defender. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Floating away. Quickly to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Nowhere close close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Stepping to the right. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's loose. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Warhawks have taken it inside the 20. They'll run it. It's right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moving out to the right. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the gun on third down. Touchdown, Warhawks! Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blocker. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Snap it to the back. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. They go right back to him. Here's a little room there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Ready, go. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to pass. It's Burton. Throws it deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. From the gun. The sure hands, it's Mims.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Throws it back. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Warhawks will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Burton. Pressure coming. Finds his big tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. With the catch, it's Brown. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. First and 10 from the 25. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Caught in the backfield. It's Mims. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Rushes on him. And it's a sack. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback gets the first down. After that big game, maybe no longer content to just run the ball and go to the locker room. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. The Blazers will kick it away to crank up the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They open this third quarter on top, and oh, he's got some space. Rams him with the stiff arm. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. They're going to ride this running back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. It's complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short. And you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
And those 4th and 3, 4th and 4 situations are really tough. Is it a passing situation? Is it a running situation? I really got to see my keys, go get it. Defense was just a step.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Warhawks! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And he added the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Simpkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Blazers in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Off the play fake. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. To the air, it's Burton. Going downfield for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're...
Coach just wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. The Warhawks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. What a cut! Made him miss again! They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Right back to it. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking downfield, it's Burton. Good timing on the quick out. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a give to Robinson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The inside handoff. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Right back to the well. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls it on the option. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it up. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's right. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Both of these teams off to slow starts this season, desperately needing a victory, and they've got the closing minutes to try to pull it out. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Final few minutes of this game. Two teams looking for their first win. One's going to get momentum. One will have to stop the season from spiraling. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Both of these teams off to slow starts this season. Desperately needing a victory. They've got the closing. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And that is big time late in the game that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more first downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but
could be an alley. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Warhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Just ran over it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. He's looking to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Wants to fire on second down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Looking to throw, it's Burton. Grabs it in the middle. On the move at the 30. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it and get upfield and make some extra yards after the catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's loose. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Blazers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Just over a minute and a half to play as they line up for the onside kick in what is likely their last gasp in this game.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Running inside. It's right. There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is four-down territory. The offense changing the play. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy late in games that you know you can trust. Game on the line, just need to get one first down. And Palmer, they can run it, they can play it safe, but they give it to their dude, and he delivers.
And that's a play that they can run in their sleep, too. Something they practice all week long. They carry it in their playbook each and every week. It's a good play call because you're dialing up something.
And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Burton. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to...
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where, can you be clutch? Can you...
Fires one high and deep. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game